Welcome back to Tran plays Z Zone. Saw a flicker, but I think that's just my furnaces spawning in. I know it's really dark right now, and in the previous episodes, I wasn't really too worried about it because I was spending most of my time in the menus. However, I've decided that this is an excellent use of the glowing bottle, which, since it gives 360 illumination angle, is probably not valuable unless it lets me see zombies behind me. However, this will make it a little easier for you to see as I walk around in my base when I'm doing things such as crafting. Now, I have made careful notes. I crafted every weapon, and then wrote down all the data, and then loaded the game. And I've decided what weapon I will be using. Just trying to search. I was trying to close the door, but it's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and fish out some materials. I'm not exactly 100% sure everything I need. I do know I need the metal components and metal sheets. We'll make a couple of metal sheets. We're gonna need a pressure tank. 2 of them, so we can repair if necessary. Actually, we'll probably need more than that. So I'm gonna make a sidearm as well. I guess we'll make 2 for different repairs. Self-pressurizing, that sounds pretty good. We'll need mechanical components, more metal sheets. Anything else in this? A stock, but this is also stock. We'll take one of these. It's going to require glue. What does it take to repair this? It takes glue. Okay, we will need to pack some glue. We'll need to make a lot of that later on. We have 1 pressurized gas tank. Let's also work on what I need for an electric air pump. That's going to be mechanical components, metal sheets, and an integrated battery. My battery is on this other side. And to make a 25 caliber air rifle, I'm going to need a pressure tank, iron tubes, metal components, springs. So I need to grab iron tubes and springs. Has there literally been a zombie all this time, or did he just spawn in? Like, have I just been running around him this whole time? Like, I know I saw a shadow of one, of like a silhouette, but I thought that was the furnaces. I'm gonna have to look at the footage. But those zombies may have been there this whole time I've been running back and forth. That bottle is already broken. That did not even last one night. That's so useless. Where's my flashlight? We needed iron tubes and springs. And we can make this. The other item, oh, here it is. I think this is the one wanted. It looks like they require the same resources. That's good. Now, I'm not exactly sure why, but this seemed to have spawned with couple items. No, just the red dot. Okay, no, it spawns with an overboost and a red dot. I don't know why, but even without that, when I strip it down to base parts without any of the components, 1 second, I think it's pressurized gas tank. Yeah, the damage is still pretty good for what I get. So this will be our primary weapon, and it has a pressurized gas tank so that it can have even more damage. Then we're going to take our sidearm, Whoops, I need to mod it. We're going to put the electric air pump on it. The point of the electric air pump is so that way it's supposed to fill up on its own, meaning if I'm in a pinch and I'm running out of air pump, this is just my idea. I haven't actually applied it in real combat yet, but I like this setup I've got going on. To make 25 caliber bullets, you don't actually need gunpowder. So if I wanted to create this 9 by 19 millimeter bullets, I would need to make shells, and I would need gunpowder. To make shells, I would just need a copper plate. So basically, copper plate and gunpowder is all you would need. Okay, but for this 25 caliber pellet, we just need iron plate. We don't even have to worry about gunpowder. Make a few of these. I don't know how many we'll need, but we get 50 per. My notes, basically, I was trying to equate into how much damage do I get per stack of bullets, because it's all cost the same. If I wanted to create, say, a batch of 5.56 ammo, I would need a copper plate and gunpowder. Or if I wanted to create the 22 LR, I would need copper plate and gunpowder. So I try to figure, okay, this is 30 rounds of it. Out of the guns I have now, what is the most valuable? This looks like it's the best bang for my buck. We will see if it actually helps me. Also, the ammo is very, very tiny, and we get a lot of it. That is a lot of bullets. It has 400 rounds, so we will see how long that lasts me. I do need more iron. I'm actually very low on it. I mean, 50. I guess that's not low for some people, but for me, I mean, I work in bulk here. No, my machete's almost broken, so let's go and swing a couple times till it breaks. There we go. Now let's try this. That was 600 damage. Wow. Alright, let's see if I can penetrate this guy's armor at all. It did not, so we're gonna go and equip this. I don't know why I didn't fire. It's probably because I'm clicking too fast. Yeah, I think that's all it means. I don't know when I'm allowed to fire again. It's not the bottom right. But I can't really aim too well when I'm looking at all over the screen trying to find clues. But yeah, with my sidearm, I should never run out of air. So if I was out with my rifle, I can just switch. That's the plan. Oh, okay, I thought it sounded like there's a car coming, but okay. Sure. Would it help me chop down some trees, dude? He actually is. I wonder if I lost. No, he's still following. Even though it's a flicker, he's definitely heading in this direction. So, I guess they have heat-seeking abilities. Apparently the thigh is 500 damage, but the head's 200. Wow, that was actually really helpful. You can run. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. Well, the original plan was to go left a little bit and then start paving my way back to base and then drive my car up here and loot everything I just cleared, but if this guy's gonna push me all the way back to the base... Alright, I haven't looted the others, but I definitely want to loot this guy. Okay, oh, I mean... his name is Fanblade, and that's all I got from him. Well, there's some other weird creature that I saw a second ago. So far I've used 60 rounds, and I feel like I've cleared up quite a bit of territory. Gone about 2 blocks or so. Quite sure what I'm supposed to be aiming at here. Okay, that is not the head, as I saw the bullet go straight through the character. What about the green part? Okay, so it just splits into little zombies. It's like a Jenga tower of zombies. Juggernaut. That's a Juggernaut. Was a Juggernaut. Trying to read the combat messages, so I thought he died from the sound of it. We have returned back to base. Let's take a look at our haul. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff. It took like literally a day and a half to loot everything. So we have 114 pieces of iron ore, 65 pieces of copper ore, 45 pieces of saltpeter, and 27 pieces of sulfur ore. Does this actually work in here? I'm actually kind of curious. Okay, guess not. Saltpeter? No. So yeah, let's go ahead. Divide that in half. Divide that in half. Kind of stack over there. Chuck it in. Chuck that in. And it did cost me about 200 rounds, but realistically, I think that's... I forget exactly how many iron plates that is, but why is not the dividing? Let's go look. Of course, it did also cost me 2 air pressure tanks to repair and 1 piece of glue, but that's probably small potatoes compared to how much ground we covered. And now my car will be able to drive a little safer in that direction as well without having to swerve around rocks. Wrong one. It's this one. So we spent about 200 rounds, maybe 225. Yeah, each one's an iron plate. So we got a lot of saltpeter. Let's go ahead and chuck that in. And let's see if we can craft anything for doses. I would assume so. Let's see here. We have 13, 27, 53. We'll need to really think and choose. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll do the increased recovery rate. Start giving myself a lot more of this. Yeah, that's all the green doses. I'm getting a lot stronger. That was just one trip out there too, with my new rifle. Go and get rifle expert. Thinking pistol expert, but realistically that's just my sidearm. I mean, so we will go ahead and try shooting accuracy. Then one last in fire rate. There we go. Sure. Oh, yeah, beefy. Let's check that corner real fast and make sure that there's nothing bad about it. I think I hear zombies, though. They may already be in that corner. Oh, they're on the other side now. It's always 3. So one of them must have spawned inside, but it's always a cluster of 3. In fact, I got 30. Oh, that's pathetic damage. Not even worth what I was doing. I can't even cast them because I don't actually know they exist anymore. My character lacks object permanence. Actually, this is probably not good to enter cast mode right now because that dude's right is still next to me. And I don't know if you can take damage when you're in cast. But apparently my guy wants to strafe closer and closer to that zombie. Low air pressure. Okay. My game is frozen now until... That's actually kind of amusing. So my game might actually be stuck in cast mode because he can't get his shots. I mean, even if they don't kill me, which they will because I can't fire back. Even if they don't kill me, I'm stuck in this mode. So I'm going to have to Alt F4 out of this. But it is nice to see that my character is actually trying to maintain distance. Try holding R now and see if that does anything. No. Alright, let me restart the application. This is my login point. That means those zombies... Seriously? Yeah, I was gonna say, if this is my login point, that means that those triple spitters spawned right there. Man, it is good that I am paranoid and have compartmentalized my bed area. I want to clear out that wave of zombies that might be approaching me. Early Access First Stage Pass. Tran participated in the Early Access of Z-Zone and completed the objective of the first stage of Early Access. This pass is hereby issued on behalf of the developers to acknowledge Tran's contribution. Thank you. Sincerely, Developer 11. That's cute. I like it. I've never seen anything like that before. Now, I don't know if this is intentional, like where it says developers, or if that's a translation issue, but that suggests to me that there's maybe more than one dude. But the company is named Developer 11, or at least that's what it says on the Steam page. That's who the name of the developer. That's the whole name of the organization? I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. Let's take a look at our map. I've gone ahead and scouted ahead to the boat and built a little outpost there. This will speed things along because realistically it's just a bunch of clearing trees and such so that we can drive our car through it. Am I wearing my mask? Hold on one second. I can't activate my inventory while I'm in the car. I'm not wearing my mask. Also, I really like the grappling hook. I've used it a little bit to great success. I'll show you what's in my pockets while I'm here. In this pocket are some iron daggers in order to slaughter corpses, glue to repair the mods on this air rifle, pressure tank to repair the air rifle. In the other pocket, we have medicine. One of them was about to expire fairly soon. We'll actually use this right now. I've never used one, so we'll see. It says that it's supposed to make me immune to spores. I'm going to wear a filter anyways, just in case. But you know what? No, we won't, because I got to find out for the video. So, spores are basically like this game's version of radiation, I suppose, because the zombies are cordyceps or whatnot, similar to the whole Last of Us thing. As you can see, deer always lead all the zombies to my base. That's just how the zombies migrate through the world, is chasing deer. I'm not sure if it's a lag or my car goes slower through bushes, but you can see I've basically chopped my way through here. The game hasn't loaded this tile correctly. but it should look like this. The enemies are trapped behind this barrier because you can't actually walk through this tile. The green ones can go over it because they are able to go over barriers, I suppose. To delineate when I've left the radiation, I'm going to call it radiation because of the whole ticking thing. I mean, it comes to mind easier than saying spores. To let me know when I've reached the end of the radiation, I've built a little outpost to get rid of more rotten flesh. So when you see a small, tiny little structure, that's how you know I'm leaving the radiation. It should be right after this blue barrel, which I didn't hop out to get because of all the enemies and, of course, the radiation itself. I'm moving as fast as I can. The back of my car is in very good condition. I think I maxed it out before leaving. You know, except the tires. The tires are probably in the 80s and 90s. And there's my little checkpoint. Nothing big. So this bear is like replicating because there was only one bear, and every time I go past it, there's like another bear corpse appears. Either that or bears are mysteriously dying there, but I really doubt it. They don't tend to run away from things and get killed like the deer would, so I would understand if the deer get cornered. And then this is the boat. I built all this. I mean, it's not like meant to be impressive. It's just meant to say like, hey, this wasn't part of the terrain. This is to keep enemies from heading to me while I manage stuff. Oops, let me turn off the car. There should be a door here, probably just vaporized because it hasn't loaded in yet. But I can walk through it. I just need to properly close it. There's a door here and a door here. Okay, let's take a look at this boat. Looks like trash. Start build. Alright, I'm gonna need all this stuff, and I've taken a screenshot, so I'm gonna worry about this later because big plastic bucket I have built. That's the thing that gives you free water. Not supposed to, but it does. I can make everything else. I definitely have the wood, because I knocked down a bunch of trees just to clear the area. I do not have the portable gasoline generator or the water jet engine, however. Alright. Okay. So this was basically a checkpoint. I chopped my way through the trees here, drove up through this beach, and then I already chopped the trees here, and so that we can access the road. What I want to check out next is this dollar sign, which I assume is an NPC merchant. So I've already kind of warmed up the area to make it easier for me to go through. You can see it, I kind of did quite a deforestation. Stupid bear, go away. Okay, apparently I must be slowing down because that bear caught up to me. We got some guys that look like they're straight out of Mad Max or something. Either that or, what's the Spaceballs? Is that the name of that movie with the shorts? I never actually saw it, but I've heard many references. I'm gonna say the roads in this game suck. And they're not really super strong or anything, but I'm gonna call them mega zombies anyways, just because they're enhanced versions of zombies. I'm gonna try to kill them so that I can get some mutagens. Oh, that's right, I have a bunch of mutagens. I forgot to craft that when I left the base. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay, see, that's more reasonable. They are more interested in fighting the deer than they are attacking me. That's more reasonable. The reason I say that's reasonable is, I mean, what does a zombie, like, if a zombie knows that this is something to eat, I don't think they normally eat cars, because here's a car. None of them are eating that. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna carve my way through this highway. For that reason, I actually brought a bunch of screwdrivers so I can fix my car. I have 8 tires in the car as well. I probably want to remove the headlights since I won't need it for ramming during the day, but whatever. If I can find somewhere to stop again without getting attacked by enemies, I guess here looks as good as any. And let's go and pull off the headlights. Let's just save their durability. Okay. Let's go off-roading. I don't need as close-up of smashing that deer. We'll hop out for that, because I assume there's mutant parts inside. That means stat points. Okay, there was just 2 mutant body parts, but none of the special brainy pieces and stuff like that. Okay, so this is like some sort of a car lot, I guess. Whoa, that is... Okay, that's quite a bit of zombies. If I zoom in, will it go faster? Game? I don't know. Maybe it feels faster. but that could also just because I'm zoomed in. I wonder how long my anti-infection thing lasts for. Is this a town? Well, I'm into the right spot. I mean, all the dead zombies is a promising sign. Okay, apparently the anti-toxin thing is not still in effect. I need to equip this fast. For currency, I have some questions. Thanks. Okay, I can finish my spreadsheet here if there's anything I'm missing. Probably want to buy these because I don't think I can craft them at all. So here's what we're gonna do. Nayrara did advise me to build bowguns. I do appreciate his pointer on that, but to be fair, I'm the sort of person who analyzes every weapon part. So I've already crafted all the weapons, and he is right. Bowguns are the way to go. So let's go ahead and see why. So a regular gun, like this one, is 800 bucks. This Super Trident is 200 bucks. What are bowguns worth? 3,000 bucks. Both the mechanical and the normal variant are worth the same, as long as they're fully repaired. Let's go and pull up closer. All these tents are empty. I thought maybe it just didn't show up because I wasn't close enough or something. Like underneath, such as when we were at the gas station. Also, I don't know why he's in the radiation zone, or whatever you want to call it. And maybe that's just in my seed, or... not really seed. My generated map. Let's see if the zombies, like, automatically die, or if that's... I guess not. So those bodies are probably just generated as part of this town. Well, nothing is sacred, apparently. So let me show you how the grappling hook works. Note that unlike in Crimson Dawn, where the bottom of your character is the shadow, maybe this better to say it's probably the center. Let me kill this one. Alright. The reason I say that is if you want to execute these guys, run to the center of their body. So basically above them. If you don't, you'll probably miss your chance to execute. So even though they're laying down, you want to be above them. Yeah, for the first several grapples, all I did was end up getting hurt because I would run to their body. You need to actually run to what their center mass would be if they were standing. See, I missed my chance even though I knew I was trying to execute them. Now, your grappling hook does have durability, but it's pretty substantial durability. It's definitely worth it. My dagger broke, but at least I bought myself a little bit of time. Get over here! $13.60, which is still pretty good. Oh, wow. Okay. Very weird. Maybe there's like the original UI. Just click really fast. There's nothing on the left I need to read. So there's a lot of weapons here that I have not seen, such as this Chris Vector. There's the Tavor Sar that we found in the supermarket / gas station. We might be able to get some automatic weapons here. The issue with that is they do less damage per bullet. And can I afford your frag grenades? Alright, I bought everything that I could afford. You sure you don't have any answers for me? That doesn't look like it. Okay. Interesting little diversion. I can see that there's a lot more planned here. I didn't see anything of note in the other houses. Zoom in and get a better look around. That doesn't look like it. Alright, let's hit the supermarket nearby and then maybe the toolbox area. I mean, I'm assuming that's like a Home Depot.